All right, loading up the game, checking the mic, make sure I'm hearing myself. How are we doing today? 7GR, I appreciate you checking back in, bud. Thanks for coming to the stream today. How'd you find the stream yesterday, by the way? All right. Feel like the game volume is a little down. Let me see what's up with that. It needs to be louder, that's for sure. Was kind of tinkering with that earlier today, and I want to make sure that we can all hear that today. Possible? So let's see if it starts playing here in a second. Looks like we got a building here. Um, it's abandoned. Abundance of entertainment is 6. Walking distance to elementary school, which is literally right there. Really? That's interesting that it's that close. Because to me, that's pretty stinking close. Maybe we need to like um cater, I guess, to these other buildings, whereas the other ones, because like this guy, and he's pretty happy. But this guy, walking distance elementary school is still -2 on that guy. Odd. I don't know how to solve for that because it is quite a ways away from, I mean, it's 1, 2, 3 blocks. We could get a bus stop, but I don't think that's going to incur not going to affect the walking distance. Hmm. I mean, even if I come out here and click, that's going to have a -15 effect. Interesting. God, they want them that close, really. Walking distance. That's a hard thing to solve for. Oh, we didn't actually bulldoze it because you're gonna have houses everywhere that are gonna have that problem. I mean, like these guys over here have got to be unreliable healthcare coverage out this way. Internet service. Probably need to do something about this because these are higher density. Fact, maybe we put this school up here. I was thinking more of it from where's my bayou? Eddie, that's funny, buddy. Uh, I got um I got a little bit of it done over here. So I made, oh, you saw all of that though. At least I think you did. And then I brought it all the way down, the key all the way down here. This I was having problems with, and I kind of gave up with the other day. So we might try a little bit more of that. And then the other area is over here. We kind of had a similar issue. So I've got this street tied in with our grid that we've got there, and it comes all the way around kind of as a key. And then I was having a similar issue getting the key to hit in right here. And I don't know, it kind of looks like the land goes down here. Oh, that's what it was. I was having problems getting this. Check this out. Let's see if it works today. I couldn't push this anywhere. See how it's not letting me, it's pushing in, but I can't push out. I can't move the land up here, this area at all. Like it does not want to move. See how it just pushes up and I can only go so far with it. It's so weird. And that's as far as it goes right there, literally. Let's see if I can push from here back. See, it goes down. Um, that was what I was running into here. Man, I trouble. It's like I keep trying. I don't have a magic wand that says here's how I master it because it's it doesn't want to agree with me, man. See, like this, it's just it's almost getting worse before it gets better. Like I want to push this way, and then it just starts going back. So the only other idea I had, and I can bulldoze this after, if I do this, oh, see, look at it. It's only letting me go there. It don't even listen to me when I'm here. That's so strange. You know, I wonder. I bet I know the reason why. I bet I know. I bet we're inside of the um what is it called? The seaway. Yeah, look at the seaway. You cannot affect any land in that area there, and that is why it's doing it. Uh, huh. What does that cost, I wonder? We just did it temporarily. Look at that. Okay, let's just do it temporarily and see if that solves. So let's come back out. We'll go to like 100 and we will flatten all of that. See how beautiful of a thing it ends up being. Eddie, it's persistence, bud. It's just strictly persistence. And then I really don't need it this far out. I have no idea if that's going to affect any of the ships, but there. All right, and then we push this kind of straight like so, and then there. All right, and this is a 2-lane road. So we need to go down to here, up to there. %. Percentage is a little off. It's to go up. Oh, it had a 1 in there. Let's try one more time coming from this way. See, it wants to go up. I don't really want it higher. Trying to find the where the percent says supposed to be like 0.01, somewhere in that vicinity. This was a lot of what I was running into the other day, though. I started higher up. Does that help? Oh, there we go. Just don't know if I'm a little in line with the other. I think I'm off. I'm a little, oh, that worked. So I'm a little off. I won't be exactly straight. Let's see if I can do that. Oh, come on, you. Come on, you. Because that went down. That's why. I think I can see how low it got there. And I think when our facing is the land here is higher than the land here. So it is going down, coming up. So let's try that. And then maybe down on this. I want to try and get the same level as what we're getting here. Let me bring that brush this down. So bring this level in. And that did bring up that corner, which is perfect. Oh, that's not pushing now. Come on. Yeah, it looks better. Let's try and see. Yeah, it looks better now. I don't know why it's doing that thing where it's going up. Let me start level here. What is... Still wants to go higher. Hmm. I wonder if there's a way to knock it down. I feel like there's a way to like say go down a little bit without using that. Maybe that is what would do it. Because now we're negative, but man, it was so high earlier. So let's try starting here. Just don't understand why it's trying to go like up. And that's a massive slope. Does it here too. Smooth the land. You think that's the issue? We'll take this up here. It's just fighting me at every chance. I'm gonna take that over there. I think this road needs to be backed up. Uh, yeah, it's pushing me back. Wow. It's that one line right there that does not want to be pushed out. See if I get behind here. Come down. So I was trying to do at least. All right, and then I'm gonna make this straighter. Push this a little further out. I love this right here to come further out. I think that's my issue, and it just keeps wanting to come right back where it's at. I feel like we've got a issue with the terrain just from the fact that I might just have to come here, to be honest, if it'll even let me connect to that and not come right next to here. But let's see one more time. Push this back ever so slight. Pretty high. Trick's supposed to be, you're supposed to go like that 1.25 up right on the base, but it really wants to come way high there. And I don't know why it's doing that. You know what I bet it's trying to do? It's trying to match this. Let's take this off. No, it's still doing it. I don't understand why it's doing that at all. I wonder. Well, I'm gonna play with this offline. I don't want to bore you all to death with this. Oh, that one was close. It's a 6% decline though. Well, let's do this. We'll bring this in there. So that's there. And then we could actually come in here and make a key inside of here, possibly make it look a little nicer next to it. Same thing over here on this side. Let me connect this shipping channel back in. Whole market is a to-do still. I'm still fighting the same thing, apparently. So I want to connect our medium back in, which under here. So that kind of leaves a little bit of that open too. See what that does. All right, play. All right. We also have oil in a couple of areas to look at. Don't know. Curious if This here is all done. Sees 81% efficiency. How do I see? I thought there was a way to unselect it where you could see below it. Maybe I'm, no, I don't know. I thought there was a way to see underneath that. I feel like I've done it before, but his oil fill is like almost gone the last time I checked it. Looks like we got one guy abandoned. They're not going to tell us for whatever reason. It's probably, oh, there's two. Or I got the wrong one the first time. There's that. Industry is still low on a demand at this stage. We're working in a couple. Oh, I guess those are just lots. Are they still being built? No, they're just lots or empty lots for storage, it looks like. Kind of different. All right, back over here. We got the school. Man, it's peaked too. There's no more availability at that school. And these are the guys that were complaining it was so far. That one's not. Walking distance is a +2. It's interesting. This guy, the one that's in the middle there, was complaining earlier, small homes. We might have to create another school. This one's not there yet, though, so maybe they can come here instead for now. Let's see. We do have medium density, so let's do a little bit of that. Where is the medium? Yeah, so it's showing medium density in here. Maybe we do. Oh, I was trying to connect this road up too. All right, let's tinker with this. Just a quick fit. See if we can get this one working while we're at the keys. So we wanted to get a 4-lane in here. That one would be perfect right there. Um, so let's come there. Hmm, we're so close. I wonder, I feel like this might need to be pushed ever so slightly. And this was not even, if you will, so we could push that a little further out. Like so. By the way, if you're watching, do say hi in chat. Let me know how I'm doing. Let me know if you're playing the game yourself. What are you liking, hating off the game? Are you enjoying it? Do you play now? Are you looking at playing the game? Is there anything I can show you? Let me know. I will get this. Man, I will get this eventually. So it's flat. There's nothing else I can do about that. I want to say maybe we push it out further. Just this section here. Try it one more time. If nothing persistent. We do straight, come back. Really? I'm shocked. It's fighting me so much this time. See that right there? It's on a 1% grade curve. Okay, take that one. You just accept. Mhm. It's higher up, it looks like. What if I have to bulldoze a whole lot to get there? I'm so close, man. I might have to bring this area down. This looks like I'm starting lower here. I wonder, does it show? I mean, I can't tell if that's actually lower. No, I don't want that. Let's see if that does anything to help. And then that back ever so slightly there. One more time for annoyance. No, let's do the curve. Right there works. We'll see how high we're going. +10. I feel like today it's just seeing it differently. I don't know why. Dirty dog. And that's perfect right there. That's what I want. Just take it. And it's not doing it. All right, well, the intent would be this road to come in here, connect, and then we'd have the whole key here done. So I'm probably boring the heck out of you guys dealing with that key. I will solve that one and the other one off camera. We probably should put in the medium density here. Give some more housing kind of in this area, and then maybe bring in a little bit more business too, because I got quite a lot of business demand. Hit play, we can start going. So we got a lot of business demand. I come in here and we see business. You can see this bright green and this whole thing. I bet it's pretty. It's light green there. What's your complaint? Small homes. I don't know, man. Can't do much. So then let's go ahead and bring in the business here. Can try and do, I'm gonna leave that blank. I kind of wanted that to be more forest. I'll see if the office ever comes in there. And then, oh man, it auto selects for whatever reason the US building. I'm trying to do everything in European. So we undo, come back to that, those two. I don't know that I want business here, but let's see how noisy this ends up being, and then we can maybe put in some here. And then let's do some medium here. And let's do kind of a cut of it within this vicinity. And then maybe we do that there. Play. So there's that. Just trying to get the office to get back in demand, if you will. Phone's at 20%. Enjoyed chatting. Thanks, man. Have a good one, Eddie. Sorry about your phone, bud. It happens. All right, so we got this growing here. We got, oh, I actually grew right away too. That's cool. There's a demand for the the EU mixed housing, which is nice. Those buildings are kind of neat to look at, like all the shops and whatnot that people can kind of go to beneath them. I like those. We're getting a lot of first demand over here, which we got, well, we've got the university here. We don't have any of that terribly close by. It's right here. It's not that far away. We can get there from there. This guy's small housing. I've dealt with him 100 times. I think we're all right on that. Not enough customers for him, which is why we're building in more. And then we got the police station. Unfortunately, I kind of want to move it a little ways away. Here's why I'm thinking that. See the noise? If this guy's gonna be noise, I don't know. See how it plays into it. My worry is that these buildings over here are gonna hate how noisy that guy is. In fact, we do that. Make it still kind of accessible, if you will, but off that main road. And what I'm looking at is the green infrastructure, as long as it doesn't go red. I think we had, if I'm not mistaken, I think over here we had red like crime. I could put it way back over here too. I do want it to have access to down there. I'm not even seeing it move the ticker at all. We got fire there. That I believe is our post office. Let's try putting it here. Get it back with everything else that's noisy. See if that'll help. All right, and so all of our buildings came in. We do have a little bit more medium density demand. These guys are loving life temporarily. Nice. And then these businesses built. I'm surprised how small they build. Being that I do four, well, heck, that's like 6 blocks behind. It goes really tiny. The office buildings are massive by comparison. I mean, they're just like, look, these things are monsters. Uh, we could do more housing over here. So let's do maybe this section here. And then next to it, we could put in some high density. That won't build, I don't think, right away, that there's not any demand for it right now, but it's there for next time. We probably need to consider, I wonder if this counts as park for this area. We look at leisure. Yeah, I see how it's red. I guess that park's not counting enough for it. So we need to put a park or two on these outside streets. So let's do that real fast. Still going kind of the least expensive at this point because it's doing the trick. So this one's 1,000 a month upkeep, and it still gives me pretty significant benefit for what it's worth. So like that whole road now after that is good. I did put a park here, and apparently this Wood Street is still red. I find that quite interesting. Actually, no, didn't I put a park here? Right there, I thought. Guess I moved it. I don't know. Let's do a little bit bigger one. Put the dog park there. Spend a little money on that one. And what else? We got these over here that are bright green. All of the ones that are business and the like the office, I haven't really parks I don't see really make a difference for that. It might make it more advantageous to come shop at. I'm not really sure. Just try and see what that does. So yeah, you guys have thoughts, let me know. Open to some ideas here. So we come in this direction and we kind of stopped our curve now that I noticed it. We should have curved that. This road should be actually curved back this way. Because I broke my octagon, if you will, or hexagon. Oh well, life goes on, I guess. We can make this one come back and solve that later on. Um, all right, so over here, what I'd like to do is maybe bring in some more streets coming back. Let's do this. Let's do you. I want to say it's a 45 degree. 45, that looks right. So we come here, 45. So it would actually go to like right about there. So let's take this street, bring it all the way down, right to the coast, if you will. I'm gonna go almost up to it because I still need to do a little bit of work on the coast. And then I will do the same thing over here. So like here, I think that's pretty good. And then I don't think we can fit this in here, which is fine. What we could do, let's see, 45. Oh, it might. I don't know. It feels like it's off, but we could do like this, just not connect it. What's 40? That looks good right there. And then we could actually do another road this way. I mean, I'm tempted to actually connect it in, bulldoze one of these houses just to make it right, to be honest. Two houses, that's fine. Pause. And then let's do it. So we'll come back in. Got to keep our shape of our design. I'm gonna actually undo these guys here. It's okay, you make mistakes. Just rip and replace. Don't even think twice, man. Uh, put a couple more in right here. And then we got a park there. We could come through and bring in. Demand's pretty high still. So we could do here, park. We could probably do. I am a little worried that this school will have noise. They're gonna hate being here. But let's try it. Small playground or there. Get another one down over here. Give me 1 second, I'll be right back. All right, sorry about that. So we got them building in. Really just so frustrated by this not connecting. I think I might end up having to delete the road back and then trying it again, but I don't want to go through all that right now. I feel like I've beaten that to death at this stage, so um what does so noise is going to hit these guys the hardest, which would mean if I built houses here, it would do the same thing here, right? Well, we still got a lot of demand for that medium housing. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna build it. I only got maybe a little bit here left I can do. And do here and build a little bit. Say there. Old factory condos. Getting some new signature buildings. I don't think I got many of these on the first go around. At least I don't remember that one. It'd be kind of cool to have put like right there, to be honest. You know, that would be a good one to put here, being that hopefully it won't complain about noise. Let's see what that one looks like. It's kind of different. Kind of a classic, if you will. I know what our street looks like here. It's looking pretty nice. You know what we should probably do is trees some in this area, get it going with some trees. I got a little bit going from before, but not terribly. Um, why do I feel like it's not planting 50%? That's why. I can do brush strength higher and then it plants considerably more at a time. All right. Brush higher. Curious. I'm not hearing the radio at all on this. I was playing with that earlier and I thought for sure it would go much better today, but it's like 0 at this stage. In fact, so much so that I don't even know. Hold on one sec. Let me see if my audio's even turned up. I could swear I looked at that like 10 minutes ago. Yeah, I muted it. Somehow it got muted. There we go. You should hear the audio now. That was weird. So I was playing with the audio, trying to make sure that when I went on, I could have some of the game audio come on. I like the radio playing in the background. It's kind of cool. So I got some good sounds. Sets the mood, if you will. All right, so we got that. We got a bunch of trees coming. What would be neat? I wonder. I wish we could set the like elementary slightly off the road, if you will, and then have like a line of trees going down or something to that effect. I just don't know if it'd still get the coverage for that if we did it. Kind of give it a little aesthetic, if you will, but uh-oh, we got office demand. Noise. That's gonna be a skyscraper. Makes the businesses like hide and shade. We already got the other one. Those look nice. So what we have as far as demand, I got the big here, which they're not ready. We could do more of these, maybe in here. Let's just see if, I don't think they'll grow on these. Maybe they will actually, look at it. So we can do a couple of those. Maybe one here to see if it fits. Another one there. another one here. Never really figured out what to use on those kind of side streets like that. I like to usually keep them
A driving
empty.
advisory has been issued for the immediate area due to poor
Let's
road
see.
conditions.
Residents are a good
Please
thing.
exercise caution if you must drive and try to stay off the streets until conditions improve. This has been a local
there's a
public
park right
service
there.
announcement.
You're
There we
back
go.
with Second Moon Radio, your second musical home from home. So settle back in your chair, pour yourself a glass, and prepare for another hour of musical delight.
Might be creating more
Tonight
problems
we
for
are doing a
ourselves,
musical
but
tour of Italia.
this I've not tried.
Land of art and culture. Que bon, as they say. And an aria inspired by the infamous Vivaldi shall be our guide.
And on to our main
All
feature
right.
story. The commercial district is booming as
got a
the
car
area
outside.
is attracting more high-end stores,
Man,
bringing
look
the
at that
latest
traffic
in
build
luxury
up.
to our neighborhood.
That's coming from
You
here,
can now shop
going
for
up,
designer
and coming
shoes
back
while sipping a fancy
down.
local Jarva mate, or so my wife tells me. That's good for business and good for the community.
Thanks, Jim. We'll be back after this.
We're
Think
live,
about the houses in here. We
and
really
we're getting
made
reports
this
about a traffic accident somewhere in the city.
heavy
Road
traffic.
maintenance services have already been dispatched, and traffic flow should return to normal. But if you're planning a
Probably do
quick
a
trip out,
U-turn
you
or a
might want to wait a little while until
roundabout
everything clears
there.
up.
I'm
If
thinking
you're
here
in it,
maybe
you,
two.
You already know about it. No use reminding you.
Definitely don't need an
Meanwhile,
intersection here
expect
and here,
delays
that's
and
for
drive
sure.
safe.
Let's try, and I'm kind of a proponent for not doing roundabouts wherever I can. My problem here, oh, that one doesn't like it. Certainly do it there. That one's gonna bulldoze a house, which is fine. This one doesn't like it'll let me do it, period. Oh, it's I can fix that. So it's this inner piece here, which I did for a different reason. So we come here, we come here. We could even add in like one ways on these two where you can only go a certain direction. So it would be nice is if this 6-lane road ended up being directly in line with this guy all the way down. That's what I was thinking. So pushing over like up, you could take the firehouse, move it obviously, but make this guy come in that way. And then make these streets just come down. In fact, I keep talking about it and I never do it. So let's just do it. We go large road, 6-lane. Say, what did we upgrade this first? Can we upgrade to the outside? We can. I think it makes a difference which way we upgrade. So let's go outside. Except now it makes a difference. What's so specific about you that I can't upgrade? Pause. Alright, what? Those you are now 2. We get you upgraded. Alright, and then while we're doing it, we'll bring the street down. So we're gonna do 6-lane. So now we have a perpendicular look at it, I believe. Oh, come on, don't fail me now. We will do this, making sure that we get it spot on. Take that out. Right there. It'll let me go through these. It will. There. There. And the idea would be so park, yeah, it's fine. We can move it here for now. You, sir, are loud, which is why I have you kind of out in the middle of nowhere. We'll put you here for now. And then let's see if a 6-lane road connects in with this very easily. And go past it and then come back up. That was what I was thinking. Then we'll kill all of these. I've learned that the least amount of turns you can have, probably have to still have a road here, but we'll find out. The better. So you definitely want that curve there if you can help it. And then got some repair to do here. So the hospital is going to have to move, which is not hard. Small playground's gonna have to move. We'll put you... I guess you're trying to help these guys. That's where you're close to. But you gotta park right there. What you don't want to do is start... Oh, that's 1,500 though. Man, I'm just like wasting money left and right. I could put the hospital on this side, or I could just move it up against here, and it's pretty much, I think, the best way to do it. It's just relocate it up against here for now. All right, and then we got a few streets to reconnect. Just start with, you know, the other thing too, we can redirect traffic away from this street. My issue is going to be if any of the main services need to come here, though. So what we could do is say, like, some of these streets can't connect, but some can. What we can do is maybe do that. That went much further than I intended. Well, I can all too. 1 second. There we go. And then, fortunately, build that back in there. And then on this, maybe we come in with I don't know, a back behind it like this. My only problem is we can't. Are there any upgrades to this that we still haven't done? Wing extension. Come to the side. So for now, let's just do this. These guys, I'm thinking what we do is maybe pick one road, probably the middle one, and then connect it. And we could do even one more thing, which is expand it to be bigger, potentially. But it goes through, the rest do not at this stage. And that hopefully will make the intersection not have so many stops on it is the point. So now they'll get used to it, which will take a second. And we don't need you anymore. We probably need it here, if anything. But let's see what that does. Definitely looks like this street needs an upgrade. Let me pause real quick and do that. Actually, I don't think I pause. Keep going. Upgrade. So all of this is going to get bulldozed when we upgrade this street, unfortunately. But they're going to be on a major thoroughfare. So I can't go all the way down. We'll have to move these guys off the road. See how down here we're already upgraded, so we got a little bit of work to do there. I may have goofed actually. I may have done the wrong side of the road. It looks like I've got the outside done over here. Oh, we got a little while before we have to worry about that. Alright, let's see what that does. Probably need to take some of these street lights out. I'm noticing that. Maybe put the roundabout back here. Traffic is going to be an ever persistent thing here, unfortunately. Was that a park? No, it's like a building of some sort. What was there? Oh yeah, it was one of the buildings. Okay. Burnt down. By the way, for watching, please consider leaving a like on the video, and if you haven't already, subscribe to get the notifications when I come out live. Really help the channel. Alright, so... come back around at this guy here. What was your issue? Did you just not want to connect for whatever reason? So if I go up. Worked pretty well, so let's try doing the curve now. I might come back and fix.
A driving advisory has been issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions. Please exercise caution if you must drive, and try to stay off the streets until conditions improve.
Get that % down.
This has been a local public service announcement.
Like...
A driving advisory has been issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions. Please exercise caution if you must drive, and try to stay off the streets until conditions improve. This has been a local public service announcement.
Second Moon Radio with your host, J. Thomas Hornbuckle. Tune in tomorrow for a second chance to hear the music of yesterday.
Industry
we could
in
make
the region
this
is
not
on the rise,
square
and
here.
when business is
I don't know if
doing
it would really
well,
make a
that
difference,
floats our
but
boats.
There's no
we
sinking
could
this boat,
certainly
Glenda.
come back
And on to our main feature story.
and fix
The commercial
this.
district is booming as the
Curve
area
it a
is
little bit.
attracting
We'll
more
probably still be a little
high-end
off
stores,
right here. Let's
bringing
see
the
what that
latest
would
in
look
luxury
like
to
if
our
we did.
neighborhood. You can now shop for designer shoes while sipping a fancy local Jarva mate, or so my wife tells me. That's good for
That's
business
darn near
and
perfect
good
right
for
there,
the
if I do
community.
say so
Thanks,
myself.
Jim.
All right, and
We'll be
then
back after this.
let's bulldoze into here a little bit. Oh man, look at that. I didn't do very well there, did I? All right, so let's see if it takes the road anyway. No, it needs to be curved, which is what I was fearing. So we will come back over here. And I had it the way it did because I was going square there, but to make the thing curve, we gotta have it curved. And push this ever so slight. Okay. It's funny, it wants to connect right up to it, but then when I hit, that's not terrible, it's still a high percent though. It's almost like I need to do it in one fell swoop. What about you? There. Can't see the percent. 1%, 0.5, 0.3. Taking it. And then clearly we're going to be keeping. Oh, but see, look at that. It's a little off where it connects there. Am I okay with that? That's the question. Let's try. It's going to be up to a dead end here to see. Let's see what it looks like. Build it and then see. So we could probably push the water back in slightly to make that curve. Angle I'm falling comes back that way. Let's see if that does it. I don't know where the percent. Oh, 1.2. 0.2. I'm taking it. Oh, it's just ever so slightly off. 3.6. Dollar. World of a different height, apparently. And to be honest, it still looks okay. Now this is getting a little wonk over here. What's going on, Mr. Wonk over here? Push that underneath like that. Still looks a little wonk. So let's fix you. Oh, y'all are gonna be terrible to me, aren't you? Alright. That looks better. That looks better. We can clean this up slightly. Can clean this up right there. And then we can push it back just slightly because it's showing its undercarriage there. Alright. That's not terrible. And then we can dead end this into there maybe now. Let's see if we can get that to work. There. 2. There. I don't hate that. I don't hate that at all. What about you? So right here it's not working, but that's to be expected because I hadn't built it that way yet. What about our demand now? Let's see. Medium housing is in demand. Obviously, this is always in demand. There's still unoccupied buildings. We are... Sorry, I didn't mean to click it, but I guess I can. 1.88. 188, I should say. An hour. Oh, we never did connect this guy back in, did we? Let's do that real fast. Okay. Thinking. I'll need to bulldoze the bridge here. Wow, we're at a standstill. What is going on here? I just don't understand why they don't take the two different places to exit. Like they choose this one, but they don't want to come down here anymore. It's all here. I mean, I can make it 3-lane further back. I don't think that's going to make a difference. Upgrade. Wonder, are these guys? Yeah, they're doing a UE to the left. Okay, what if we do no left turn here? There shouldn't be. I think I saw a car try to come this way, and he might be holding up traffic because of that. And then we probably need a turn lane only for this. So what if we do... It's a 4-lane road. What if we do an upgrade on you? Oh man, I want the other side. I want the other side to be 3-lane. Huh, it's funny, it does the wrong one. Either way, I'd face it. Oh, sorry, I clicked the wrong screen there. I want 3 lanes to be on the inside. If I do upgrade it, let's say, what if I come back in? Yeah, I think it fixes it by replacing the road, which has never made sense to me why it does that. So now we got 3 lanes on the right-hand side, giving more, and then we got a dedicated off-ramp too. That looks like that might have solved some of the problem. I mean, it's not going to solve all of it. We've just got a lot of cars coming in here. I could certainly upgrade this to be 3 lanes a lot further back. I just, again, don't know. If they're all trying to get off there, then it really doesn't make a difference. And we don't really have anything over here. So they're underground. My thought process here was going to be to come over here, but I don't really... So we got 2 lanes parallel. I think we're -10. Wait, why? Maybe it's 20. On that. Oh, interesting. I can't go underwater. Well, this would answer my question. Yeah, because it's underwater and apparently it's still... I can't go underwater there. I guess the base of that is still in the water and I can't do it. Well, I had a cool idea that just backfired. Because it's trying to put a bridge and obviously it's underwater, it can't do that. So no, that doesn't work. Now I gotta rethink what I was gonna do originally, which would be to come under, build a whole bunch of housing here maybe, and then do an intersection here. What ideas do you guys have? Let me know. I got the highway coming here, I can integrate it here. It's probably the only thing I can think of at this point. I can even come back above ground and just pull it over top. I kind of like the idea of it going underground, just decor, like right in the middle of the city it goes under. We could do, so we're -20, I think. That, let's say. I want to be like over here-ish. And I could even make it follow the coast slightly. So like here, come up. I want to take it to get back above. Let's just bring it above like right there. And that's pretty much a dead end into said highway. And then we could do an intersection here. Now it's probably, looking at it now, it's probably needs to be more over here. Then we
A
get a little
driving
close.
advisory has been issued for the immediate area due to poor
I think
road
that's my idea,
conditions.
though.
Please exercise caution if you must
Go
drive
back
and try to stay off
slightly.
the streets until conditions improve. This has been a local public service announcement. A driving advisory has been issued for the
Driving
immediate area
advisory.
due to poor road conditions. Please exercise caution if you must drive and try to stay off the streets
I
until
will say
conditions
my other
improve.
worry.
This has been a local public
If we
service
connect in
announcement.
here, we got traffic coming back
You're
in.
listening to
And
Second Moon.
I
the
didn't
station for the
do any
culturally
exits here for that
sophisticated. It doesn't
direction. I only
feel
did
it's
it this
standing
way.
where
We are
it
going to
used
be
be.
so
More challenging sphere of the
effed once that
castle.
happens. Like,
Let us move now from the musical page to the literary.
Alright,
Here
I
we
just
have some
noticed the street.
perfectly angry
Was it connected in?
correspondence from a listener. My dear Professor Hornbuckle, whereas I make no apology for my erudite, modesty demands that I prevaricate against the title.
oh, what happened
I
here?
am but a humble devotee of the
Bunch
form,
of
and
wrecks.
all my expertise derives merely from a life
Oh,
devoted
yeah, look at
to
this
the
guy. He's just
gentle
overturned.
arts. Though I do thank you
No hope
for
in
the
sight
honor.
for that guy. We
But
got
I
traffic
digest.
here.
To continue, Professor Hornbuckle,
We can make this a
as a
one-way.
traveler from my homeland, I long to hear a tune that speaks to the anguish of my road-weary
Think that would
soul.
really help. This
There
is
now,
already
my
a
good
4-lane.
fellow,
We
chin
could
up,
make
as it were. No need to
sick.
waddle
Man, see, I don't think it really
and
helps because these are only 3 lanes
leave
coming
that
off of
to
it.
those poet chaps. eh? Here's a tune just for you, and I do hope it provides your aching spirit some modest desolation.
Industry in the
Let's
region
just say, like, they're
is
trying
on
to come
the
from here to
rise,
get on
and
the
when
highway.
business is doing well, that floats
sure
our
there's an
boat.
easier
There's
way
no
I could
sinking
do
this
that.
boat, Glenda.
We could
And on to our main
throw
feature
them on the
story.
highway right
The
here.
commercial district
Problem
is
is,
booming as the
it's all
area is
piled up
attracting
right here.
more high-end stores,
Like if
bringing the latest in luxury
this
to our
guy
neighborhood.
doesn't want to
You
get
can
off,
now shop for designer shoes while sipping a fancy local Jarva mate, or so my wife
What
tells
if
me.
we
That's good for business and good
made
for the
this
community.
bigger. Let's just see if we went to
Thanks, Jim.
4 lanes.
We'll be back after this.
What does that do? Oh, I didn't do it. 4 lanes. 4 lanes. 4 lanes. And then... Come on now. That exits 2. That exits 2. I don't know if that was a wise idea, because that one lane is always going to be held by the other. So we'll see what that do. What that do? Thanks, John, for the follow on Twitch, buddy. You're doing great, man. Fighting traffic right now. I feel like I solved one problem, I get another one. You playing City Skylines yourself? Made my day, by the way. I appreciate you chiming in today on Twitch. I'm really striving to get a few more people on Twitch. I'm just scratching the surface on there, so thank you. Man, since it came out, the City Skylines 2 at least, day one, I bought a whole new laptop about a month before it came out just for this, because I didn't want to wait for it to hit the console. Yeah, these traffic issues gonna just be an issue, because it's like this guy can't decide he wants to get off until last minute, and he holds everybody else up. Same with that guy. That's unfortunate. It's unfortunate still. See, now they're going. So the 4 lanes really do help. It's just you're still gonna have people like him. I really said, okay, so I've said this once before, there needs to be like a cop mode in this where you can give Sims tickets, and you can like right click on the car and be like ticket, and then like drag down what the ticket would be for, being a numbskull, driving terribly, and that's what they should do here. Be fun, because this is crazy. The fact that that guy's there and he's not going forward, ticket. Let's see, what is his name? The Emerson family, a ticket. You'd have to get a ticket for that. Just go straight, dude. Not working. What are things you do besides streaming? Good question. I'm a runner. I definitely like getting in the outdoors, hiking, running, that sort of thing. I do not like hills, I have found. I'm in the Pacific Northwest right now. I'm actually from Texas. And I'm learning how much hills are terrible for running, at least. They're just hard. Definitely makes the the enjoyment of running nice, because the scenery is nice for that reason. But yeah, it just makes the adventure that much harder, if you will. So, what about you? What else? What are you a gamer? I'm taking it. What kind of things are you into? That I made that a little prettier. I mean, I feel like it's getting better, and then as soon as I walk away, I probably won't get any better. We got traffic this way now. What is the issue on this side? Comes to a 2-lane road here. I think that's our problem. Could probably push it to a 4, and we are gonna have a problem eventually. I think I could do that, and if I have any problems coming the other way, we have to redo the highway. Like that. Student and part-time sales executive, love it. Working during college, man, it's the way to go. I did that myself. It definitely makes you feel better when you hit that time to start paying back the bills, I guess. At least it did me. It's hard going to school and working at the same time, but yeah. How long I've been streaming? So the YouTube video, I'm on YouTube as well, but I've done the recordings and then posted that kind of stuff years back, and then here recently, since this game came out, is when I really started streaming. So only for about 2 months. Actually, it's not even 2 months just yet. It'll be 2 months about Christmas time. It's been a roller coaster. I'm learning on the fly, to be honest with you. I got OBS set up. I figured how to get both Twitch and YouTube, and I got into Kick for the first time the last few days. I got that going. I'm just new. I'm new to all of it, man. So the YouTube stuff I never streamed on prior to this. I only did, recorded videos. And then family kind of came into play, and so I didn't do it as much. So I'm kind of back at it now. Enjoying it for what it's worth. So upgrading my channel. What do you mean by that? This now. We're not getting any traffic here, or if it's just because of the time though. I don't know, it feels like this would be massive. Oh, just wish they would exit or do something. I haven't really. Are you a designer by nature, or what's the thought there? I got a light here I need to get rid of. I see that now. I need to get rid of that light, see if that helps. Yeah, because then they're not stopping here. See, and this is what I'm most afraid of. So I got 2 cars. This guy, for whatever reason, is not going, and there's no reason not to go. Like putting this back down to 1 lane is probably better. That would look like there. Like that. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I don't know if I'm there yet. I mean, I'm kind of new at this, so I appreciate the idea behind it. I'm sure there's merit to it. Sure, send me a link. So it looks like this guy's turning in here. I think we pretty much got it resolved, except the 1 lane here and the 1 lane here. These guys. Alright, look at this. This is getting pretty hectic over here too. You guys are all going straight that way. So this would be good right here maybe to get another road coming up here and then make that part of the interchange. So if we make another, I don't know, 6-lane road to give them another outlet coming up over here. No, buddy, I'm not. Just on here as far as chat goes. I'm trying to think because I don't have a real big area to make like a 4-lane road here. That might be a bit of a pickle. Because we don't really need to do much with this area right now. I don't think I bought those intersections either. I mean, I could use the can ones. I didn't buy them. Let's see what they look like. I'll go buy those real fast. We got more than enough money for that. We're at 15 now. All right. could do that. But really, I kind of like it. Actually, that's not bad, because that backside I could kind of come into as well. This would be kind of like this. Screw it, let's do it. Keep going with it. Hold this. Paused it. Do that. And then I really don't like using the canned ones, but I think for this purpose it solves my needs for now. I gotta delete that guy. We are going somewhat on my oil reservoir, which unfortunately is the nature of it. Okay, so we'll need to turn this into here slightly more, so I'll probably have to come back and angle it a little better. So let's go underground, like that, curve it this way. Two-lane, parallel, underground. I think we're 20 at this point. And a curve. So we go like there. Something like that. Now we go to 0. I wish. There. I don't like when it makes those really long tunnels. Why isn't it straight?
A driving advisory has been issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions.
The only
Please
other option would be
if you must drive,
take this and
try
push
to
it
stay off the
much
streets
closer.
until conditions improve.
But now I have the
This has been a
ability
local
to
public
get roads
service
onto that too.
What kind of future does music
All right,
have if
so
it doesn't look to
then,
its past? Well, I
this
say the question
sign.
speaks for itself. Here on Second Moon, we know you can't move forward unless you keep both eyes steadily trained on what's behind you.
Like that.
And on to our main
That's
feature
connected
story.
already.
The commercial
Now, what I was
district
thinking
is
over here
booming
is kind of maybe
as
just
the
essentially
area
what
is
you've got
attracting
there.
more high-end stores.
In
bringing
fact, we
the
could even
latest in
make
luxury
this
to our
roundabout
neighborhood.
more
You can now
like this
shop
size,
for
the
designer
4 lanes, if we
shoes
get
while
to
sipping
a
a
point
fancy
where it's
local
needed.
Jarva Mate. Or so my wife
Jarva
tells me. That's
Mate.
good
I
for
don't even know
business
what the heck that
and
is.
good for the community.
Thanks, Jim. We'll
So,
be back after this.
our main road
We're live, and we're
could
getting
be,
reports about a traffic
bear with me
accident
here, could be
somewhere in the city.
Road maintenance services have already
This
been dispatched,
guy.
and traffic flow should return to normal.
Oh, I didn't
But
curve.
if you're planning a quick trip out, you might
We
want
could
to
do
wait a little
angles
while
on
until
that. I'm
everything
just
clears
curving
up.
because this is
If you're in
curved.
it,
We
you
could do an angle on
you
that.
already know about it. No use reminding
I
you.
mean,
Meanwhile, expect delays
that don't
and
look
drive
great.
safe.
not tall, but we could do that. Alright, so I don't want to curve, dang it. Let's see. I'm gonna push it to this side, and then this side's gonna get upgraded all the way down, which unfortunately is gonna cut into our here, and this road most likely would go 6 lane eventually. All the way through. It'll be probably our big thoroughfare. And eventually we need to figure out where we're going to put rail. So it's probably going to have to come in here, check out, and then come back out. So it might come straight down this way. So we got 4 lanes pulling up into here. And then... What's going on, Aim? I hope I pronounced that right. How are we doing today? do... No, I did that wrong. We do like this. Doing great, man. Doing great for a Tuesday. I got off as of Friday for the holidays, so I'm just counting days at this point. It's coming. But I've had so much PTO here from work that I don't know. I kind of feel like I'm already off on PTO. Other than the fact that I gotta get up early to work. You play City Skylines yourself? I think that looks good. We do have a little bit of industry demand. Let's capitalize on that now that we've bulldozed a whole bunch. Let's throw in... Well, I don't like the way that did that. So there, not my place. I realized I wasn't going. We could do a little more out here too. One thing I would like to consider is maybe like a parking area for this area. See what we can get as income. So we go streets, parking. We could do a large one. Probably fit a small one in here. Maybe even medium. So we could do instead, maybe in that kind of wonky area here, doing some office buildings. Think like petrochemical companies that have offices near industry. I do find it strange that I have all of this zoned and it didn't come in, and yet all of the other builds instantaneously. I don't know why this is so advantageous where this isn't, and my demand is still not there. Well, actually, it did the other way. It didn't go to the new areas after all. But yet there is demand. What's it saying on the demand? Local availability. Ah, we gotta figure out what that is. All right, so let's see. What do they need? Production. We don't have stone. We're short on all three. And we're definitely in a deficit on all of this, like no chicken either, which is interesting. We gotta work on a few things. You just watch, hey? So you're not, you don't play the Skylines. Be honest with you, man, it's mesmerizing. I've watched a few people do this as well, and I do enjoy just kind of seeing the thought process of what they do versus what I would think to do, and like, oh man, I didn't think of that, or oh, that's cool, or you can build some pretty cool things for what it's worth. Let's go in here. We're pretty short on chicken, that's for sure. Oh, we got a spot right here. I didn't even notice. Maybe I did, it was just tiny. I wonder, let me come back and buy just the tile that matters for now. Purchase, where else do I have resources? So these green areas like this here, you played a few city building games. It's not, yeah, it's definitely not easy. It'll get you thinking. As soon as you think you've got an idea, it's like, ah, oh, junk. I could have done that 10 times better, right? I got all of this back here too. I could just buy till my heart's content right here, literally. Let's buy up all of that, and then maybe we even get into the ore mining out here. I don't know if I really want to get ore here. We've got a lot of housing in that area, but we certainly could. So let's do those two. We have no ore production whatsoever. And this is obviously the center of our city, which is why we don't hit any of this stuff, which does kind of stink. We could build out this way and then do some more in this. I really want this coast to be our city, like have like rivaling sides to the city. We'll purchase that. Okay, so we got ore or coal, and we got more ore or coal, and we got a whole bunch of areas we can grow, which makes me wonder if, let me just do a little one here. Yeah, we'll do a little one here anyway. So then, what does it say as far as production? Chicken. We are producing quite a bit of that. None of this. None of that. I'm just wondering if really inside of our town we want to have too much of that. I think it's good to get a little bit in because it kind of does make like a little decor to your town. Let's do. I guess let's just stick with. I don't know. Because we're low on a lot. Even if I put more wheat, we're still way down. It really won't matter. And chicken I can do anywhere. So I'll do that kind of in an open area that's not for that. I don't know. In my last save, I didn't do any vegetables or textile, the cotton piece. So I'm kind of tempted to go one of those two, to be honest with you. I just don't know if I'm gonna have enough. If I only go one way, I might be able to get that deficit down, but if I split, I may not get all of them. I feel like if nothing else, the vegetable piece we could probably attain. I don't know if we can ever get that all the way down or that. So let's go vegetable. Let's try it a little bit different here. So let's do that guy. I'm trying to put him away enough from the citizens that they're not going to hear him, because this can be a real drag as far as noise is concerned. I think they're going to complain. Yeah, goofed. So it does this thing where it does no car accidents. You just come back, delete it, and then you try and add it back in. It can do the same thing again. Perfect, just like that. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add in. Let's for it. Do this. And then we got to give it a little bit of room for the road. So what I've been doing is something like there. I'm leaving one square. What I find kind of neat is on these farms, if you do like a little bit of area that's free, and then you put like an orchard tree of some sort along the edge. All right, there. You can do that. I don't think that road needs to be quite as big as I've made it. So let's do there. And right in the middle, we'll come down. Oh, I was really close to the intersection. That's just a little bit off. No, well, let's... highway moves, doesn't it? So there. I don't want to go in further. I can get really and truly almost all of this. Yeah, that's good enough for me. So he's got that whole swath. Now we can put another one over here. We just don't really have a way right now for him to get out. If we did that, we could actually do another smaller one right here too on this side. I don't know, let's try and see. I don't think he'll like life all that much. You could make vegetables on one side, cotton on the other. Sides of the road. I do like that idea. I just looked at your channel. Yeah, I do a lot of FIFA, or at least I used to. I have a series that I started on it, and he need to get back into it, to be honest. I just haven't. This game has just been taken over, man. It's like I get on playing with my nephew, and I get people saying, "Hey, where's the City Skylines stream?" And so I've been focused on this here as of late. I was considering doing a stream on the FIFA. I've never done that. It was always pre-recorded. I'd be curious how that would go. That wasn't a thought I had too.
A driving advisory has been issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions.
Play
Please
FIFA for what it's
exercise
worth.
caution if you must drive and try to stay off
I
the
do mostly
streets
career
until
mode for what it's
conditions
worth. I
improve.
don't do the
This has been a local public service announcement.
ultimate team.
How delightful. Another letter from our erstwhile listeners.
Oh, why?
What's up, honey? Me and my sister
No,
love you.
there we go. That's
Aw,
better.
That's nice. Y'all got clarinets and
Almost
violins,
perfect.
but you got something most music
then I
these
probably
days ain't.
drag
Let me guess. Lineage traced
this
back to the great
all the way to
Haydn
the
himself.
highway.
Let's see here.
Maximize
Y'all
my
got
results,
soul.
if you will.
Oh,
There we
yes,
go.
soul. A
And then while we're
raison
doing that, let's
d'etre.
try hit play.
Delicious. My sisters say whoever you got playing the keys
Back and we
got more funk in his pinky. But I told her that ain't funk. That's classical. Yes, indeed. That must
What a
be
little
most exacerbating. Classical music has
trees
been
around
known
the
since the
area.
time of the early explorers. Funk, by contrast, is an entirely modern conceit, and you'll find none of that here. Funk, as they say,
Funk.
is for the lay person.
For the
Now,
lay
let's hear another one of those soulful cants.
For our feature story this hour, we're going live to Kim, who is downtown
Wish they change up
investigating
their
the story
advertisements.
behind
I
our
hope they,
declining commercial zones.
when they get their new
So, what exactly is
radio
driving this
channels.
sudden
I bought the
downswing in
ultimate,
business?
so
Kim?
Good
I
question,
do get a couple of new
Glenda.
radio
I'm
stations when they
standing
release,
outside what
but
used to be one of the busiest
I hope
stores
they
in the
add
city.
in new like
Not long ago, it would
gimmicks,
open
if you
its
will,
doors to
because
lines of customers.
while they are
7
funny,
days
you
a
hear them
week.
over and
Now
over.
the place is shuttered, like most of the commercial buildings on this once thriving city block. And the question on everybody's minds, how could it have come to this?
Thanks, Kim. We'll have more with Kim after the break.
And on to our main feature story. The commercial district is booming
future
as
is
the
here.
area is attracting more high-end
Future is
stores,
going
bringing the
back.
latest in luxury to our neighborhood. You can now shop for designer shoes while sipping a fancy local
I think that's
Jarva
good.
mate.
Hopefully they'll grow.
Or so my wife tells me.
And so what I
That's
did
good
here
for
is
business
similar
and
to
good
what
for the community.
Thanks,
I have
Jim.
out here.
We'll be back after this.
A little more trees, obviously. Well, actually, no, I think those trees just grew in. So that's what it'll look like eventually. I might have done a little closer together on these, but... And this is all wheat, I believe, on that one, so... And we had a couple of houses not happy. Let's see what they're complaining about here. Yeah, so in the game, you're hearing the music of the game, and you're hearing the radio in the game talk. I like the music. The radio kind of gets old, is what I'm talking about. It's funny to hear them because they tell you certain things, but at the same extent, it is a little overbearing at times. Like when I'm thinking and they start chiming in, that gets a little annoying. Oh yeah, the internet there's terrible. Interesting. So this is a radio tower that gives internet. Put one on top of here. Yeah, it's talking about my city, exactly. It'll say like traffic is this and that. Now I don't know how accurate it is. I've always kind of like wondered, like, is it really? You know, there is traffic always in the game, but that's not gonna help me. And I have a spot right there. Oh, I can't anymore. I don't even have that area. Ooh, this is where I'd want it, but it's not really doing much. Maybe we put it here and then expand it. And put it there and see if I upgrade how good it does now. Post telecom. There we go. I didn't do much of anything, man. So, let's move. That doesn't look terrible. What about here? Interesting. The closer I get to the other one, the greener it gets. Alright, we'll do it right there for now. So this area over here is pretty bad still. Bulldoze those two. And then we do have this guy, Server Farm, which... Is he doing any good? He is, but he's kind of way out there. I wonder if we bring him... Now I can see this area down here. I really want to make sure it's covered. We do have this upgrade. We're making money. Oh, we're only making 6 million now. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm thinking of my old server. I was making 20, 30. I'm just not used to playing on this. I've only had this one for about a week. So by upgrading that one, kind of upgraded everything else. I could probably put one more over here, and it might because it touches. Let's see if we can include that. So we come back over here. We do one more. Oh, we probably need at least 2 or 3 more. I'm gonna need a road, I think. Destroy, yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking too. So I put it here, it almost gets there, and then I'll put another one over there, potentially. Let me see. Oh, I don't have anything there, it's in the orange. Really doesn't even get this area in the green. Alright, I'm gonna come over here and place one down. Or I can do like right. Man, I really hate to bulldoze a house. It hurts my soul. Alright, so we got that area, and then let's upgrade it slightly. So we do bandwidth increase, it's 3K. It's not too bad. This one is the antenna extension, which really I think is the key. And then you go back in here, and then now we're orange, which doesn't really bode well. Now we still got red over here. Boo. We got red over there too. What is... Oh, we got a telecom here. I don't think we... No, we did upgrade it. The area is pretty flat, I think, is the other thing. And so I think why that one's the way it is because it's on a slight hill. And it's not even upgraded. Let's just see what difference that might give us. Oh, just only one over here. And one over there. I don't know. Let's do it. We'll do 2 more. Here. And then I wonder now if, like, we bring one of these guys, 95, that's like 5 minutes, it's like way less to upkeep. Yeah, see, even this would be great. It's green. It's funny how coming closer to here, it actually degrades. So let's drag that street down, and then we'll put it here. So we come down like this. And then we come back to maybe... I hate putting them in the corner because I always feel like that's going to make me eventually want to upgrade it. So we still got a little red right in there. We can upgrade this puppy still though. Let's see if it does any good. Telecom. It's better. Oh, it's better. That one, that was red. So the only dead zone is here now. When I say dead, it's orange. It's not great. It's average coverage. Which, to be fair, I could move that this way. If I take you, move you, I don't know if that's the wisest thing. I don't really think I'm getting... This is a massively good area here. Just like I'm on a hill, I think. To cover this, there's not much I can do. I guess it's like in a hole or like it's a divot of some sort. It's there. So I'm leaving it for now. And then we do this side over here. One more time. Yeah, so this back area over here is kind of getting no coverage. So let's do... Trying to get the most coverage. Yeah, I feel like I come in this direction, it ends up being way better. I think because those two are so close, that's why it's doing it. Alright, if that's the case, still got a spot in the middle. Alright, so if I do that's probably about the best I can do. How much are these a month? Upkeep 5K. Cheap for what it is in the game. I want to put one like right in here someplace. So let me put one maybe right behind this park, and then I'll drag a street over to it. Can I move streets? Right there. And then we can do this guy. And then we can come down like that. So now hopefully that area is covered. I don't have to worry about it. Things I didn't think I'd have to worry about in this game is internet coverage. Like, I don't recall that being a thing in Skylines 1. So this area is still not good. Gosh dang it. One more. I didn't even upgrade that last one. We still did well. Okay, so I'm gonna put one right here. I wonder if I moved that one, if that would help. Why is it so terrible right there? Let me take you. Yeah, I feel like if I put him somewhere over here even, it ends up being better. What's there? Is there something there? Park, maybe? I can't see it. We could put it... It's really not getting much better, to be honest. It's all still... It's all still, well actually no, now it's green because that guy's green. I think by upgrading here, they're kind of tearing on each other a little bit. There, upgrade this guy. I think by doing that, we're getting kind of better as it is. Yeah. Just got that one area there now. I don't know. I can keep picking at it. So the other ones that are bigger are a lot more a month, and they're $1 million each. So I could put like 10 of those down and never get to the cost of this one. There's like 5K a month on that one. I mean, this one's 95K a month. Probably can get 1K range on that one. So I have to put 5 for every one of these, but the upkeep's terrible. And then you go here, you're 3.2 million. Upkeep is a lot. So we're still small. That's literally my entire city, and we got all of this over here we can still build. So when you get into that section and maybe out into here, it might be worth getting bigger. We can't afford it just yet, I don't think. Or at least I wouldn't want to try, for what it's worth. So.
A driving advisory has been issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions. Please exercise caution if you must drive, and try to stay off the streets until conditions improve. This has been a local public service announcement.
Let's take a look.
You're listening to Second Moon, the epitome of classical listening at home, or
so we got
wherever you
road
roam.
it.
here.
And on to our main feature story. The commercial district is booming,
so there's some road
as
issues
the area
now.
is attracting more
Red, so you'll see him, it's kind of neat. You'll see him come down, and hopefully this will turn from red to green.
While sipping a fancy
They're
local
repairing the
Java
road.
mate, or so my wife tells me. That's good for business and good for the community.
Thanks, Jim. We'll be back after this. Industry in the region is on the rise, and when business is doing well, that
It's
floats
red.
our boats.
There's no
Oh, he
sinking
turned.
this boat,
He's
Glenda.
dirty dog. I thought you were going to show it to everyone. He might come back. Yeah, he might come back and go that direction or something. Let's see. He should be heading there. Of course, there's orange on this side too, so maybe he's going over there. I don't know. There he goes. Okay, so we fixed that street. That was a little lighter green. Now fix this guy. There you go. Come on, stop. There we go. Now it's green. So they're fixing the street. So she was correct in that radio announcement. There are places that aren't 100%, like potholes and whatnot. But they go around, they fix them. And so that is this road maintenance building. It's fully upgraded. There's 15 of them working. So we got to a point where they couldn't keep up, which, I mean, for what it's worth, downtown looks pretty terrible. There's 3 trucks heading that way. It might be something we look at before too long. Getting another one, maybe putting it on this side of town. What is the upkeep of this? 30K a month. I don't know the answer at this point. That highway is pretty terrible. This down here is pretty terrible. Population. Yeah, population's getting there now. I think I'm gonna put another one down. I don't want to deal with it in a sense of complaints. Like, I don't want a reason that they don't want to live here, if you know what I mean. I keep putting all my buildings like this here. This is where all my noise is. In fact, okay, one question I would have is how noisy, where was that building at? Where was that building at? Roads. Parking right here. How noisy are you? Yeah, you got a little bit of noise. It's not terrible. I'm having a feeling we're going to be put on these buildings here and then have to relocate some of them eventually. But yeah, we'll just do another one. Maybe up here. And then go ahead and, because I don't like worrying about upgrading these things after the fact. It's an extra 15K. So now we got another 15 vehicles. So hopefully all the downtown will get good pretty quick. We do have a fire station right by there, so whatever's on fire. In fact, you see the helicopter coming right now. You'll see the water being sprayed down. And it's fixed. Well, at least half the building's fixed. Now it looks like the whole building's fixed. You know, I don't know that you see rent in that sense. You see land value, which is where you know, the value of what people are going to buy, things like that. And then you also see wealth by the citizens themselves. So the greener the building, the better wealth. Those are the two that I can think of that would be, I don't know, building level. I don't think that's... Oh, there's achievements, I guess achievements. There's signature buildings that are based on unlocking level 5 on some of these. I think that's why this is here. I don't know that I've seen a rent, and here's population. Unless you know something I don't know. So the last save I had, we had about 200 and change, like between 210 and 215. And it was doing relatively good. My problem was demand. My demand went through the toilet. Like I can only get low density. Every now and then could get medium, could never get any high density demand, which is kind of what I'm facing now. The unoccupied buildings is a similar thing I was facing there. And I don't know if the commercial piece is really what's causing it. Like, I think I'm not building enough commercial to attract them. But one thing I noticed is the noise on European. So you've got US versus European buildings. The European buildings actually produce far less noise. So that's why I'm trying to do everything European style down here at this phase. In fact, we could probably go ahead and throw in maybe a little more business in here. Do a bunch more office building. So yeah, that's the high density residential it's not building in right now. All that other commercial though is really doing well. Looks like the split kind. So this is essentially residents up top, and then it's like market level stuff at the bottom. So there's little spaces for purchasing things. I kind of did that along the coast. I figured that'd be kind of a cool attraction, if you will. Along there. So I was thinking when I saw the open spot here, maybe we do a couple more on that, the European style. And then eventually the high density will come in. Yep, see, look at that. Came in. We had a little bit of demand and it took over. In fact, maybe we do... I don't know. I still want high density for most of this if I can, because I get a lot more taxes based on that. So that's where I want that to be. Oh, there's a park there. That's why I didn't fill in. But yeah, well, I've been going for about 2 hours. I'm gonna go ahead and yeah, attractions for sure. They get expensive, and you get all of these guys to add in. So we've got a lot to go still for that for sure. I mean, if there are millions of dollars to put down, which I mean, I've got plenty. It's the upkeep per hour to make sure that, you know, because like that's $560 a month to upkeep, and I'm not making that. I couldn't put that down and survive, I don't think. But yeah, we got a lot more to go on attraction type stuff. I'd like to do a soccer field and kind of build a little area around it. Maybe that we do that kind of over in here somewhere. Maybe break a street down, get a soccer field going with some parking in the next episode. But I've been going for quite a while, guys. I really appreciate everyone joining today. If you haven't already, please do smash the like and consider subscribing. I go live. I'm trying to go live every day around 2 Pacific. And then I kind of filter in different games. So I've got some nieces and nephews that I play certain games with. And then this is my kind of like study game that I'm usually streaming. There are a few others that I've kind of tried here and there, so I'm kind of come up with some ideas for some other games to play. So if while I'm on, if you have certain games that you would like to see, shoot them out in chat, let me know, and see what I can do. Yeah, that's it for today. I greatly appreciate everyone joining. Thank you. Have a great rest of your evening, afternoon, or morning, depending on where you are. Take care for now.